Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan has some words for the U.S. Census Bureau after they released a new estimate.
Called them a clown show, and the report shows the city had a population decline, but Duggan says this is flat out wrong.
CBS News Detroit's Chris Walker reports from Woodrow Wilson and Taylor Street in northwest Detroit.
Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan is calling out the U.S. Census Bureau for claims of inaccurate reporting. The mayor says the numbers don't add up with postal and utility data.
You've got DTE.
Well, obviously we had an issue with her story right there. Hopefully we can bring that back to you in just a few moments and hear from the mayor on this issue. All right, in other news tonight, actually I'm told we have that story. Let's go back to that story with Chris Walker.
Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan is calling out the U.S. Census Bureau for claims of inaccurate reporting. The mayor says the numbers don't add up with postal and utility data.
You've got DTE saying there's been 5,000 more houses in Detroit that have electricity and gas. The Postal Service says we're delivering mail to 6,000 more houses. We got 25 housing projects being built around the city because people are moving in so quickly. And these guys say we lost 8,000 people last year and 7,000 the year before. It makes no sense.
Mayor Duggan is not holding back on his views of the latest findings released by the U.S. Census.
I have no idea what city the Census Bureau is looking at, and I'm serious about this. The Census Bureau is the most incompetent division of the entire federal government.
The estimates were released Thursday, showing Detroit saw a 2% population decline from last year.
Our best guess is that the 2,500 or 3,000 houses that are vacant that we demolish a year, they must be counting those as being removed from population. We have no other theory on how they're reaching these numbers.
Last year, the city sued the Census Bureau for its 2020 findings. The lawsuit claims the estimates shorted Detroit's population by tens of thousands, despite data sources that show a population increase.
The Census Director, Robert Santos, came out and said, in America, we missed 3% of our African American residents, 5% of our Latino residents, which just what he admitted they screwed up is they missed 20,000 people in Detroit.
At the city's height in 1950, Detroit was the 5th largest city in the country with almost 1.9 million residents. According to the census, Detroit now ranks at 29 with roughly 620,000 residents.
So I assumed they'd add the 20,000 back in. He admitted they missed them. Nope, we missed them. We're not going to count these folks for the next decade. I mean, who runs a ship like that? So we're going to keep fighting until Detroiters are counted. That's all we want is an honest count.
Reporting in Detroit, Chris Walker, CBS News, Detroit.